Welcome to this quick quiz on L'Hopital's rule. Let's test your understanding with a series of true or false statements. Pause the video if you want to think for a moment. First, is it true or false that L'Hopital's rule does not apply to the limit of natural log of x over x as x approaches negative infinity? The answer is true. If we look at the graph of natural log of x, we can see that its domain is restricted to positive values, from 0 to positive infinity. Because natural log of x is undefined as x approaches negative infinity, the limit itself is undefined. Consequently, L'Hopital's rule cannot be applied here. Next, consider this statement. For any polynomial p of x, the limit of p of x over e to the x as x approaches positive infinity is equal to 0. This statement is also true. Let n represent the degree of the polynomial. Since both the numerator and denominator grow without bound, we begin with the indeterminate form infinity over infinity. If we look at an example where p of x equals x squared, applying L'Hopital's rule twice yields the limit of 2 over e to the x, which clearly evaluates to 0. In the general case, applying L'Hopital's rule n times reduces the numerator to a constant while the denominator remains e to the x. Thus, the limit always approaches 0. Finally, let's evaluate the limit of sine of x raised to the power of 1 over x as x approaches 0 from the right. Does this limit equal 0? This statement is true. We can analyze this indeterminate form by setting y equal to the expression and then taking the natural logarithm of both sides. This gives us ln of y equals ln of sine of x over x. As x approaches 0 from the right, the numerator, ln of sine of x, approaches negative infinity, while the denominator x approaches 0 from the positive side. Dividing negative infinity by a tiny positive number yields negative infinity. To find the original limit, we exponentiating back to get the final limit, giving us e to the power of negative infinity, which equals 0.